Last time on Of Dice and Dens. And as you get closer, you can see a man holding a sword to the throat of a priest of Torm. These are the two guys that you were seeing in the tavern. This priest collected tithes on Torm's behalf.
Okay.
Torm's church does not collect tithes.
Oh. So I'm arresting this mofo, taking him back.
So, Angela, we're just hoping maybe you could put this Tormite in jail.
It's been a couple days. You guys are probably about a half day's journey out from the actual fortress. We could scout around the fort to see what else is going on there, and there is a town of Twin Fields nearby. So Grin returns to the party and relays the information she gained. And you all sit down to come up with a plan. After meeting up with Fennec and Diranor, our heroes learn of a treasure belonging to an evil queen. After traveling to the country of Nimressa, they scout near the fort. How do they plan to get in? Find out now on Of Dice and Dens, Heist at Nimressa. Welcome to Of Dice and Dens. I am your Dungeon Master, Dan. I am also getting over a cold, so I apologize if I sniffle and cough throughout this wonderful adventure of ours. To my left...
I'm Kimberly. I play Navia, the sword-happy centaur.
And to my right...
I'm Ari. Play Elishana, the cranky cleric.
And to my audible left, you guys have no idea what that means. Sitting by himself
is Jeff playing Fiznik the warlock.
And to my audible right, it's a mono channel, it's in both of you, is
Jen. I'm playing Grin, the rogue.
Oh, hi.
Next to her.
I'm Jason, and I'm playing Your Guess Is As Good As Mine, a bard.
Nice. Before we get started, I was going to share with everyone a picture of everything I got everyone for Christmas, which is these printouts, 3D printouts of their character. I'm putting it in the general chat. I don't know which one you guys are. But I got printouts of all the regular D&D folks, but also of our Fistful of Dice characters. Kimberly hasn't seen them yet. So.
No, I haven't.
Nice.
There's a copy of all of them that I have.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
I made them on Hero Forge, so they're all customized. I spent like an entire, probably 2 days at work making these.
How do you still have a job?
And then one of my coworkers has a 3D resin printer, and so he printed them out, and he printed out a bunch of them, and he's printing me out some more. He actually, he said, I bought $40 worth of resin, which is a lot, apparently. And he said he couldn't even tell that it used any resin when he printed them. So there's still a lot left. So he's printing me some more. And he actually bought some clear blue resin. So he's going to print me some of these in clear blue.
Ooh.
So that's exciting. But I'm thinking about doing like a giveaway of these when I'm at Comic-Con. I think that would be
Which
fun.
Comic-Con?
The Emeralds. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I guess I would not have mentioned.
So which one of these is which? The two cowboys. One has a pistol and one has a
That's
rifle.
what's his name. That's Clem.
Oh, but isn't this
No,
one
that's what's his name. This is Bartholomew.
That's
that's
Bart, okay.
yeah, Bart.
So he's talking more than shooting, which is what Bartholomew does.
I figured this was going to be what's his name.
Yeah, it was the guitar. But yeah, Ari and I are going to be going to Friday and Saturday days of Emerald City Comic Con in March. And we might be doing a giveaway of some of these minis. It's gonna be fun. Okay, so you guys were kind of making a plan before. Also, there is a town, and there may be some more information you can learn in that.
Do we want to scope town? Maybe get a little bit more.
Yeah, this lady seems pretty powerful and evil, so any information we can get ahead of time is probably good.
Probably.
It certainly
How
won't hurt.
Loyal or afraid of the town or the person are they? Like, would they even talk to us?
They
Or
are.
are they gonna report us?
They'll talk to you for sure.
Well, I'm not gonna go.
But
down
are they
there.
gonna report us?
I'm not
Well,
going
I
down
mean-
there and be like, I'm gonna bust in the place. How do I
Yeah,
do it?
I mean, this is a regular town. It's the fort that doesn't allow visitors. So if you went right up and knocked on the door of the fort,
Mm-hmm.
that would be a problem. But just going into the town, it's a town.
Yeah.
They get strangers all the time. Now, if you go, I wonder, can I break into that fortress? Then yeah, maybe they'll tell someone.
Hypothetically speaking, if someone wants to break into yonder fortress,
Hypothetically.
But they are, I mean, they're pretty loyal because they kind of have a symbiotic relationship with that fortress. You know, the fortress kind of protects the town feeds the fortress. That kind of a deal.
does it feed them babies?
Yes. All right, so you guys are wandering off over to the yonder town. Is that what we want to do?
Sure.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. One more roll.
He's rolling random dice, guys. This can't be normal.
All right, you arrive at the town of Twin Fields.
I was gonna say Twin Falls. Like,
Mm.
okay.
I thought he was going to say Twin Peaks, and
Need to watch that.
Everyone talks in like reverse sounding.
Okay.
It's a small town, only a few hundred people. It's about 3 times as big as Blackpool.
There's a library.
Library.
They don't have a library.
Look, it's Navia. Namivia. It's made for you and me. You go to the armory, and I'll go to the library.
Sounds good to me.
That's the fortress, not
fortress.
a town.
I know. Once we get in the fortress,
You're getting ahead of yourself. Okay, you're in the town.
you're getting ahead of me. I have to roll my thingy.
I thought you already did.
Yeah,
Don't
isn't
we
this
have
same?
to-
Isn't this same day?
I don't know.
I think so.
Grin did her kind of. It's probably like getting dark. You could probably crash
Okay,
at the
fine.
tavern in this town instead of having to sleep in the woods if you.
Of you, with your personal habits, might need to sleep in the woods, though.
I
Go freely wherever you
my
want.
now fish neigh very tightly and say, "What do you mean by that?"
I know what you did.
The top of my mace.
So there is a blacksmith, a potion shop, a jewelry shop, a general store, and a tavern.
And,
Jewelry shop, duh.
well, I mean,
Let's go get some moonstones.
I got one on my sword already.
I thought we were gonna have matching.
Oh, okay. Let's go do that.
Their tattoo
Okay,
parlor. Can
so-
we get our?
Navi and Elishan are going to the jewelry store. Do you guys wish to join them? Are you,
We're gonna get friendship bracelets.
since it's a strange town,
Come
are
on,
you going to
man.
try to kind of keep together, or are you going to split up?
Split the party.
I have one of those chairs where I can just sit down while they do the shopping.
can I sit next to him?
Only
I'm
if
sure
you
there's
promise
like
to
a
not
like a
shake your-
some benches and a statue. There's a big statue of a woman with a high collar
And a hot ass.
and a hot.
I'm gonna go look
Donkey
at the
next to her.
statue.
He looks exhausted.
You can read at the bottom that it is a statue of Etrix.
Mm.
Beatrix Potter.
Mhm. There's a bunny rabbit at her foot.
That's adorable.
How many Fiznix High is the statue?
It's a decent system.
It's about 30 feet tall. It's a big statue.
It's a very large statue.
Yeah, that's like 9 Fiznix tall.
As you guys are heading over to the jewelry shop, everyone like coming out of their houses and stuff, and they have little mats, and they lay them on the ground, and they bow their head to the statue, praying.
Oh dear.
Do they kind of look like they expect us to do the same thing, or are they ignoring us?
Definitely expect you to do the same thing. In their country, Etrix rules this whole country.
Yeah,
And this is this dedication that they told you about at dusk and dawn.
As I walk through the town and watch this, do I see anybody looking disdainfully at the statue?
Why don't you go ahead and let's roll perception.
I don't even notice that people are bowing. I'm just excited about the moonstones.
I take a reverent stance and I just look reverently because I can't exactly kneel down. I can, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you don't see any centaurs in this town.
No.
He's
I'm just gonna gonna take a quiet, respectful moment of silence.
And I run into her butt.
And
what are you doing?
What's Biznick up to?
I'm contemplating my options here. Because I can do something low key, or I can do something.
Yeah, you're pretty bad over there.
That's kind of creepy though.
My passive wisdom is 15, but I rolled a 7. I got 7.
Well, passive is 15.
Mm-hmm.
Well, while you're looking around trying to find someone, you do catch someone out of the corner of your eye.
And it's me.
Yeah.
I know you.
It's over by one of the general stores. You see them. Just
I'll go over there.
Right.
Meanwhile, that statue throwing shade on everybody else.
So
Right.
what's his name doing now?
Is there a cheese shop? No. What do we got?
There's no Pazuki players or cheese.
God
shops.
damn it.
Boba?
Yeah, is there boba? Ooh, yum.
Maybe at the tavern.
Ooh, I was gonna go there anyway.
Let's go get moonstones and then boba.
I thought I was hanging out in the jewelry store watching these two be
Okay.
weird. Yeah, that's I'm committed to what I said earlier. I will stick with it.
With the bowing and everything, the jewelry store is locked up right now because the person who does it is bowing. It's 15 minutes of dedication.
Ugh, Jesus Christ.
That's boring.
Yep. Lame. Okay, fine. Then I'm going to the tavern to have a little schnork
Boba.
is what I call it. Yeah, and a boba.
Snork?
Yeah, a little snort.
A Snorkaboba.
Snorkaboba.
I think. A
Ooh,
Snorkaboba.
I got here's the thing. I got to start thinking about names. If I don't remember mine, Snorkaboba's not bad.
That's on the short list.
Yep.
Snorkaboba from Fingerprint Land.
See, Finnick and Diranor are bowing, and they go, really, you should bow, because, that's what they hold to.
Fine.
All right, so we cut back to Grin in the general store, and you see the
Is this a smash cut? I just need to know. What am I
smash
visualizing?
cut. Star
Smash cut.
wipe.
Oh, star wipe. Ooh.
And you see a human female, and she's organizing some stuff behind the counter, looking away from you.
Hi there.
She continues adjusting stuff.
Rude.
I noticed that strange ceremony outside.
You just see her moving some stuff around.
Is that something they make all of you go to?
Bends over and is like rearranging some stuff on the bottom shelf.
Man, run an ice cold bee check. Am I right? Or is she deaf? Oh, never mind.
All right. That
Way
could
to
be.
go. Way to be ableist.
Yep, that's me. Apparently. Fuck.
And you're not
Um,
even in the room.
Mm-mm.
He's spiritually ableist.
Dick.
I'm casting DM.
Don't cast BM.
Oh.
I'm going to drop a copper coin right next to her.
She goes, oh! Oh, hello, dearie. Sorry, I'm a bit hard of hearing. What can I do for you?
Oh, hi. I was
She cups her hand behind her ear.
I was just coming in to see your wares, and I was wondering what that strange ceremony's all about outside.
She gets a look of concern on her face. Are you not from Nimressa?
Oh no.
You should not be here. This is dangerous.
I had a feeling that that was the case too, but I was wondering if I could help.
Anyone see you not bowing?
I try to be
Well, what
as
can I
near
do
to
for
the
you?
shadows as I can most of the time before I know a place.
Did you say you were born in the shadows? I just thought I would ask. No? Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Well, is there anything I can do for you, dear?
Well, honestly, I was hoping I could help with anything really. This town seems like it might be in trouble.
They take good care of us here. I mean, yes, we have to do the dedication, and yes, she is a conqueror, and yes, she kills all magic users if they don't pass her test, but
Oh,
I'm good.
so a really nice
Anna.
lady then.
on a day-to-day basis, we aren't in danger per se. I mean, I don't know how you could change an entire culture of a country.
Well, you can't be the only one with these concerns, right?
If many people keep that pretty under wraps, I would say. It's a dangerous thing to speak out against the crown.
Well, I don't want to come in causing any trouble, but if you need me, I will be around for a while.
Okay, thank you, dear. Can I interest you in anything?
Some boba.
Some. they only have boba at the tavern.
Damn it!
You guys are in the jewelry store.
No, they're out in the square because the
We
jewelry
haven't
store's
made
locked
it there
up.
Yeah, jewelry store's locked up for the moment.
But not in here, though, right?
No.
It could have very thin walls. We don't know.
Right.
So wait, are they Oh, sorry. I'll wait till we're done with in the little general store.
Do you have any questions?
Christians?
I was wondering if you had any
Boba.
anything that might be useful for an adventurer passing through town.
As in an item? I mean, I have some health potions. I've got bread.
Bread.
It's a weird fucking store.
It's like a corner store. It's like a
Yeah, all right.
Jackson's.
It's a
or-
bodega.
Are they 32-ounce potions? Like, do they come in big gulps?
Slurpees.
Yes, Slurpee potions.
Yes, I want one.
Healthy.
Snork's a boba.
Snort some boba.
Over
What?
some sniff.
Sneef?
Sniff. Jills.
Okay, you already have gone off the rails.
Dan said that we
There's
could
rails?
finish this at the end of the session.
I said if you do it right, you're not doing it right.
We're doing it the only way we know how.
I'm pooping.
You guys
Well, she
need to
does-
see,
she
see the
does
look on
mention-
Jen's face right now.
She does say that Etrix is not expected. This is not working, Dee Dee. Don't knock the mic over. That Etrix is not expected in town anytime soon.
Oh. Do you know where she is?
Golfing.
She's hitting the links further in the country.
That was a
Sounds
far
about
more
right.
topical joke.
Do you know how many of our texts?
So that's one of the pieces of information you can get from
As a business person, that should bother her. All right.
Also, I have heard if you spend time outside of the town, is a band of outlaws living in the forests near the fort.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we can help you with that.
Yes. Well, just avoid getting killed is all I hope.
Oh, I always do.
So
Thank you
far,
so much.
dear.
How much are your health potions?
That's a great question, dear.
That's good customer service. There you go. That's a great. You don't know the answer, just say that's a good question.
Yep.
You know, that's an excellent question.
Probably not that expensive. Let me just look it up here on my computer real quick.
Yeah. POS. They're called POS for a reason.
Oh, yeah. I've got to get my IT guy in here. Oh, man. Does it say in here? No. Why would they say it on freaking D&D Beyond? You know the thing?
The official thing.
10 gold points.
Jesus,
Gold
what is this?
Gold points. Wait a minute. Do you have a rewards
That's
card
a-
with this gear?
Will pieces do, or do I have to use my card?
10 gold people.
Well, I mean, we do take cash, but
Do you
you get a
have...
Very
discount if you use
sophisticated.
credit.
I'm from a very small town. This technology is amazing.
We only take American Express.
Blackpool
Nimressan
Express.
Express.
Nimressan Express.
Never leave Hovel without it.
Blackpool. It's everywhere you want to be.
How many of us are there?
Oh, and
There's-
is Byron
there's
with you, I presume?
5?
There's 5 of us.
Can I have a candy?
Oh, Byron.
Do you have any candy?
Oh, yes, there's the nickel, 10 cent, and 25 cent
Right.
silver jars over there.
Are they huge barrels?
Oh, wait.
Candy.
I'll give him a silver piece.
Okay.
Oh,
You got, like, basically their equivalent of a Tootsie Roll. But, like, the mini Tootsie Rolls.
Ugh, gross.
Oh, man. Those are a waste.
He didn't grow up with candy. This is amazing.
I guess so.
It looks like little poops.
What are you doing? You have your potted plant with you. Your pot plant. What's he doing?
So,
Looking around awkwardly.
Is he blending in? Is he just a potted plant?
He's got a chameleon filter, so he's just really good at like wherever you are, he just looks like he perfectly.
Can he please talk like Tally? You want to get high?
Okay, so how many potions are you getting?
I'll get 6.
All right. Oh yeah, so you guys got a pretty decent amount of cash, didn't you? Yeah. All right, so 6 potions and a candy. Awesome. Alright,
Real quick,
so-
can we get a tally of how many rewards points she has after that purchase? Sure, I know.
You get a reward point for every $10 or 10
Ooh.
gold pieces.
Ooh.
So I guess
Ooh.
6 points now
6
on her
That's
rewards
amazing.
card.
All
It
right.
Do you
takes like
have-
300 points.
Do you
before
have a seeing stone number that I can associate with your account?
Ka-clink, 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 ka-clink.
All right, it's been 15 minutes, so now
Oh,
the
Jesus.
Yeah, no
the
shit.
crowd is dispersing.
So what
and
did we
returning
just
to their
sit-
shops and stuff?
stand there awkwardly the whole time?
I guess so.
Shit.
Was
Well,
I
I
getting?
mean,
wait, was I getting
Finnick
drunk?
and Fiznik and
We
Darren were
haven't
bowing.
made it anywhere.
I'll
fun.
sneak out and face the statue
There's no Snork
Okay.
to Boba
near
yet.
the door.
Was I getting drunk, or was the tavern also closed during that
The
bullshit?
tavern was also
Everything was
closed.
closed.
Yep.
I
Okay.
think
We
all
didn't get
just
to
knelt
discover whether or
down,
not I possibly
except
broke in. That's
the
fine.
Centaur.
Well, the door
Cause
was open and you went in. But there's no
Okay.
one there. It's still
Okay,
like
that's-
it's a tavern and inn, so they couldn't really lock the door because people wouldn't be able to get to their rooms.
Yeah, so
maybe.
So what
I
you're
feel
saying
like
is they
should
couldn't
have locked it.
they couldn't guard their bunghole, and I went to town on their bunghole, and now I've got a belly full of mead.
And your
Listen.
face is- All right, so now you're sitting on
And
the
now
floor,
that's canon.
overloaded with mead,
Yep.
and the
Went to town
tavern
on
keeper
someone's
walks
bunghole.
in.
No. Hello.
What are you doing?
Stuff.
Not a whole lot right now. I was just about to pay you for the mead that fell out of your barrel.
Into my mouth.
Into my bunghole.
Define fell.
Do you know what gravity is?
Do you?
Well, I mean it spent quite a period of time not leaking out.
Mm-hmm. And I fixed it. I put the cork back in for you. I was afraid you're going to lose some money, so plunk. That's what I did. Hi, my name's Snork Boba, and I'm willing to pay you for what leaked out onto the floor there. Happy to do it. And then I'd like to order myself a mead. That'll be okay.
Well, that'll be 20 gold, sir.
Yeah, fine. Yep, I'm keeping track of how much gold I got. Great. Let me minus that. It's in here somewhere. It's definitely on here somewhere.
I actually haven't noticed us getting any since when I had a second level sheet.
Yeah,
So
5 gold. That feels
yeah,
wrong.
I had 115 and then some of the other stuff before, but I don't know if we've gotten gold for a really, really long time.
Yeah.
Question.
We're all poor.
I mean, you got experience. That's how you got paid.
whatever.
You paid me an exposure, you motherfucker.
Oh. You know, with all this experience, I should be paying you.
We have like almost 1,000
Right?
followers on
Right.
Insta.
I am an influencer. I was hoping that's how I could purchase my mead. I'll give you a good review. I'll just be like, hey, everybody come here, check this out. You know what I mean? Like, click
Take
click
a
that
cute
like button,
picture.
smash that bell.
So you're gonna
Seven.
at the splendid camel on your Magit Insta.
Your Seed and Stone Insta.
Okay. Out of character question for a moment.
What?
Has that worked for anybody ever?
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Although my buddy runs an ice cream shop that refuses, or ice cream truck that refuses to deal with it, and he's gotten so much press just for refusing to give them free ice cream.
Wait.
Pretty funny.
Just
Yep.
for.
Yep. Oh,
Wow.
because he's
People in
shitty about
Boise
it.
should total. Oh, I see.
He's a dick about it,
He's
and it's
soup
kind
Nazi.
of yeah. Oh, he's
Yeah.
like, go fuck yourself and your followers. He's like,
Nice.
Because they want free.
they want free
They're just
yeah.
straight up asking
a
him
free
for
$3 ice
free
cream,
what he's
and it's
selling.
like, come on,
Oh
it's
my
$3. You an influencer can handle it.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
All right, so you
And
pay
we're
an
back.
exposure, and what are the
Funny.
you guys? Do you guys go to the jewelry shop now that it's
No.
open?
We're sad because we got in trouble.
I didn't
Everyone-
get in trouble.
Everyone was glaring at us.
I was just following along.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look in the windows of the jewelry shop.
Fine, I'll go with you.
And Dionor and Finnick go with you to the tavern, and what does Byron and Grin do? And are you carrying your pot plant, or is he walking behind you?
He's just walking with me.
Okay, that definitely gets some eyeballs.
Well, yeah.
Literally just eyeballs.
There's mumbles you can hear as he walks past people.
Just because he's pot, that's really.
Or maybe because he's a
Judging.
living, walking plant.
No.
You know.
Mm.
Because they're cannibalists.
That's
Cannabislists.
Jesus Christ.
It's been too long since we recorded. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
All right.
No one can break Airy like Airy.
Okay, so everyone's going to the tavern. Is Grin and Byron gonna head that direction as well?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys all go to the tavern. You getting dinner? Try to
Yeah.
have conversations with people, maybe?
Fine.
As
So
there
if
are at
we-
least 4 more things you can learn in this town. Or 3 more things.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Byron to try and keep his ears out, but if he hears something strange, don't go over to those people. Just tell me about it.
Okay. Can I have a mead, ma'am?
Teaching him how to be a snitch.
No,
That's,
you're like
But I-
13.
but this is medieval times, ma'am.
I might be dead in 2 years.
You need to still grow taller. We don't want to have anything get in the way of that.
I'm taller
Says
than
the
you, ma'am.
halfling.
Hey, just because I can't.
Hey,
How much mead
hey,
did you drink, ma'am?
Let it be a lesson to you.
hey, son, I got a tip. You got two options. One, you just go over
Nope.
to the
Nope.
bunghole. Or
Don't
two,
listen to this man.
just grab that
He
bar
poops
rag
on
and
the
squeeze
floor.
it out. Grab that bar rag, squeeze it out in your mouth, and you get some droppings there.
Don't do that. You're gonna get salmonella.
That's how
All right,
I
fine.
drink
You know,
wine.
fine. You know what? Go ask the bartender for
His
some boba.
stomach later? I
He'll
want
give
to do a health check on him.
I think you just go ask the bartender for a bunch of dry ass boba and just eat that. See how that. Just boba on its own. No
Oh,
liquid.
can
Or
we,
sand.
I'll go,
Why not sand? Just eat
I'll go
some
with
sand.
him. We should go see if we can get a Snork of boba.
Yep. Give it a shot. Get a nice schnorker boba. Yum yum.
This is what mead
Sir.
does to you, Byron.
Mr.
You don't want to go there.
Mr. Tavern.
Are you guys mead heads?
Somebody is. Somebody does not
One of
use a
them definitely
bathroom
is
the
right
right way.
Can we get a Snork of boba, please?
A schnork?
A Snork, please.
Well, I've got a snoofter.
Nimressan's weird. Okay, I think it was Byron. You want me to buy you a Snorfter?
Snurfter.
Snurfter.
Snurf.
Is Navi up at the counter too?
Yeah.
Okay, he's looking at you like.
Oh, you guys
They
are
don't
at the
have
counter? I
centaurs
sort
in
of
their
saw us
mouths,
as being at a table. Maybe.
Well,
the
they
two
walked
of
up to
you?
the counter
walked
to order
over.
a snoofter of boba.
Yep.
I'm
So
like,
he is creeped out by the centaur.
Just they don't have centaurs in Nimressan. They don't really.
They don't have centaurs where we're from either.
Yeah, they do.
There's
yeah.
one.
No, they just. But they live in that country. They don't live in Nimressa, so
Yeah,
they don't see them as
Some of
often.
us have never seen them.
They only see what's presented to them in the media, and therefore they have some.
You have to be a
Some
virgin.
unfortunate
Did
ways
Fiznik
that
go to
they
the
approach
tavern
them.
too? Did we establish that you went to the tavern, Fiznik?
Oh, I think that we established that I'm gazing up at the 30-foot tall statue. We haven't come back to me since then.
Oh, he's just been standing there.
25 minutes later. Ah, statue.
Should we go get Fiznik?
Thanks for listening to episode 21 of Dice and Dens. Sorry about some of the audio issues we've had. There was a lot of weird stuff going on, and I had to swap laptops and use 2 different recording programs, and it is what it is. I think it's pretty good for what we went through. The adventure we're doing right now is called The Heist at Nimressa by Jeremy Toohey. Check it out on DM's Guild. And as we mentioned earlier, Ari and I will be going to Emerald City Comic Con. We'll be there Friday and Saturday. So if you guys want to find us and say hi, that'll be pretty cool. This is the first time going to a Comic Con in like 10 years, and the first time going to a Comic Con as a creator. The nerdy midwinter giveaway is still going on, where we're working with nerdychicken.ca to give away a set of Harlequin-colored aluminum caged dice by Level Up Dice. We're drawing on January 27th. For more details, visit bit.ly/nerdyxmas19. You can find Of Dice and Dens on Twitter at ODNDpod, on Facebook at ODND Podcast. You can email us at odndpod@gmail.com, and visit our website, odndpodcast.com. We're part of the Stolen Dress Podcast Network at stolendress.com. You'll find our companion podcast, OD&D Presents, and I also made a kind of a sub-podcast of that for just a fistful of dice for those of you who are really only interested in the Deadlands campaign that we're doing, because it's definitely going to be a longer-term thing. You can also find What's With You, Scooby-Doo, Comedy on Vinyl, Dan J's Comedy Hour podcast, hosts of their own Picard, Professional Blur, Dispatches from Fort Awesome, and just a ton more. So stolendress.com, check it out. The music in this episode was created by Kevin MacLeod at incompetech.filmmusic.io and was used under Creative Commons Attribution License. Now let's get back to the shenanigans. All right, Fiznik, let's visit you while they're talking to the bartender here.
Wait.
Just so you guys know, I like the Sims part of this game much more than anything else. I like the part where we just hang out and do shit. That's my favorite part of this whole game. I don't care about fighting. I just like he's staring at a statue and I'm drinking mead.
Oh, so
What are you doing?
I think Fiznik dropped anchor and rose and fell with the tide as it was. So
you found the poo corner?
no, when everyone started acting all reverent and whatnot, he did, and then he kind of bowed his head too and looked around like, I don't know what's going on, but I don't want to die. And then when everybody left, he kind of. Part of the reason I never told you what else I was doing is because I needed to look it up what I was doing. So I can cast Detect Magic at will like a cantrip, so I'm going to do that.
On the statue? Okay. The statue is not magic.
Ah, dang it.
Son of a bee.
What does the statue look like?
Your mom.
It's a
It does.
attractive woman with a high collar,
Ooh. What kind
Yum
of
yum.
like Etrix kind of woman.
Yeah, but is it like Jennifer Lawrence or like Penelope Cruz?
I think I did
Or-
actually.
Or like
Helen Mirren,
Jamie
what are we
Lee
talking?
Curtis? Oh yeah, is she naked?
Maggie Smith.
I only say that because Helen
Margaret
Mirren's a
Thatcher on a cold
naturalist.
day.
She a real mommy?
Naturalist or
What do we got?
naturalist?
What do we got? What's going on?
Naturalist.
She a real dom? Femdom? What are we talking about?
Well, and I
What's
think
going
I
on?
think I think I found a picture of her, even though you guys weren't going to meet her,
Wait,
just for funsies.
is it naturist? Is a nudist?
I just know nudists are nudists.
I think
And Buddhists are Buddhists.
Yep.
Buddhists are Buddhists and nudists are nudists. Isn't
Let's
that
call
from,
the whole
like,
thing.
Singing in the Rain?
A toll is a
No,
toll.
I never did find.
Ah,
roll is a roll.
naturism is nudism.
I did not
Okay,
get a picture.
that makes
of her.
sense.
By the way, Dan,
We
the
don't
way
get no tolls, then we don't eat no rolls.
I like that the picture they show is a woman with clothes on.
Jeff
does
keeps
that-
trying to say
That's pretty funny.
Sorry, Jeff.
Oh, no. I kept talking over the top of you. I was just going to clarify for Dan. Detect Magic is on me. I can see any magical item within 30 feet.
Ooh.
Ooh, yum yum.
Well, there's not really anyone around you, and the statue is not magic.
Okay, that's fine. Well, you were just like, on the statue? Question mark. As if there could have been something else.
No. I just figured that's why you were doing it, is you were looking at the statue, and the statue.
Oh, yeah.
That statue is pretty much the only thing around you right now, so. And no.
No haunted cobblestones.
Nope. Okay, cool.
Nope. Just a statue.
Okay. Then I'm going to walk to the tavern.
Alright. You
Yep.
walk in the door, and it's just, as
On
per
fire.
usual, utter chaos from your compatriots.
Woo!
Okay, you guys are at the bar, ordering a snoofter of boba.
Got a Snork of Boba.
That's how he knows you're from out of town, is you call it a
Oh,
snort.
I've gone down a rabbit hole, you guys.
Put on your phone. Okay, so he gets you 3 snoofters of boba.
I just saunter, Fiznik just saunters in past the impending bar fight. To the bar, I'll be like, I'll have 2 fingers of whiskey, please.
Is this whiskey with an E or with a...
So he looks over the counter to you like, your fingers are mine.
I was gonna say, I was gonna add.
This one.
Fiznik holds up his first finger and his pinky finger. 2 fingers.
He winks at you and gets you a whiskey.
I drink the whiskey.
You
That
guys-
was awesome.
You guys have your Grin is at your table, by the way. So
Sorry, we're over here winning, like
What?
podcasting.
Well, I'm at
Okay.
a table. I'm at a table in the corner.
with Byron.
It smells strangely of poo.
I've
just-
been drinking my snoofter. Thank you.
Fiznik just wanders up to Grin. Hey, these guys being
Is it
insane
just
again, as
us in
usual?"
the tavern?
Yeah, that's why we're in the corner. We don't want to be in the middle of them getting kicked out.
But
They
there's other
don't need
people
to
in there
know we're
now.
with them
The
just
sun's
in
gone
case.
down and places are shutting up and people are
But
coming in.
Byron
Sure not.
deserves to be able to finish an entire meal.
Ooh, what are we
Poor
eating, miss?
Oh yeah. Are there
Oh,
any lamb shanks?
whatever sounds good to you.
A squalid meal is 3 copper. I'm reading my new
Squalid?
Dungeon Master.
Look, I only have
Screen.
golds. Okay, I'm not gonna break a
Mhm.
copper.
6 copper for a poor meal. 3 silver for a modest meal. 5 for a comfortable. 8 silver pieces for a wealthy meal, and 2 gold pieces for an aristocratic meal, which you will not get at this tavern. The
We'll
best you're
get.
probably going to get is a comfortable meal at 5 silver pieces.
That's what I want.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna get.
Okay. So, meals all around. It's like
Yum, yum.
it's bar food.
Mm.
It's like lamb sliders and mashed potatoes
Mm-hmm.
That sounds amazing.
and asparagus.
Let's make
That also sounds
Well.
amazing.
That way I remember where I've been.
That's the broccoli.
I'm going to completely ignore the barkeep's like weird look at me, order an ale, and go stand by the.
I thought you got a boba.
No, I
She
fuck
took
that
that-
stuff.
Okay.
She wanted.
All right, you get an ale. That is a gallon or a mug.
a gallon.
That's 2 silver pieces for a gallon of ale.
She's got a
Get ale in.
hollow horse leg. She could eat a horse.
What
Drink a
cannibal? It's a
horse?
thing.
That's what they call it when they
Drink a
69 back in Centaur Land.
Mm.
Oh
They eat
my
a horse.
god.
Jesus Christ.
I guess this is
The
an
DM
It's a
Okay.
pickup line, you know. You go there like, I could eat a horse, and then
Now,
I could eat a horse all day.
now I don't know much, but I know the DM's not supposed to be the worst one in the movie. I know that much.
There's a special.
I don't know. Let me
place
see.
in
I got this Dungeon Master's
It's
guide I
like
got
when
for
the
Christmas. I could look through
kindergarten
that.
teacher starts telling booger jokes.
All
Now,
right,
I did.
so you guys.
I put boba in my mead. Is that permissible?
That's exactly what it's
Does it
for.
float weird?
I mean,
Yeah.
the bubbles form on the little boba balls, and they float to the top, and then the bubbles pop, and they float back down to the bottom. It's like a lava lamp.
That's awesome.
That's actually really badass.
That's
I
That's
want some. And then when they get a black light out, and it's just like, and then the
Your-
pot
your
plant
band is
comes
like,
over and
"Oh
off. God, that's crazy.
Oh my god!
this poor kid, poor Byron. I'm now suddenly feeling very bad for Byron.
Oh, we're on the other end of the tavern.
She
Oh,
keeps,
good.
She's
she
moving.
Just keeps moving further
What-
away.
Oh no, we started in the corner.
What's the plant's name, by the way?
Potty.
Potty.
Right. Oh, okay. Great.
Couldn't you have guessed that?
Sophisticated.
So once again,
Hey, potty. I got a question for you.
Is he funny? Because I'm not a big fan of potty humor.
I'm just wondering if you wouldn't mind. I don't know if you're gonna get a haircut anytime soon. You might want to. I don't know. Hand over the what's left over to.
I don't know what you mean. I'm only like 8 days old.
You're only 8 days old. Fine.
Nothing's budded or dried out yet.
Yeah. You haven't reached that special age. I understand.
When you get older, Potty, certain things start growing in places.
Oh my god.
They start biting into an older child.
Things will get excessively sticky.
Even though Grin had been far away from us, she still moved further. She just scoots the table into the corner.
She's carved an alcove into the wall to get.
So you guys are doing your thing,
Woo!
and
There you
there's
are.
you see a handful of people in soldier outfits come in the bar and order some drinks and sit at a table.
Now, you say soldier outfits. Are they dressed as soldiers or are they wearing uniforms?
They are
what
wearing
soldier calls?
uniforms. You see,
Okay.
they are wearing a red tunic with 3 black snowflakes on it. And Dearnor leans over to you and says, "That's the sigil of
Wait,
Etrix."
when did Dearnor get here?
They've been there the whole time too.
Oh shit, they've just been watching us.
They're not. They've
they
been
used
here
to
before,
us?
so they're trying to keep a lower profile.
Are they regretting?
That's all
meeting
right.
up
Wow.
with us?
Let's cheers to the Vigil of Beatrix. What did you say? What was that?
the sigil of Etrix.
Yes.
What's that mean? Oh, wait, is that like a...
Sex
I don't know
is
what.
a sex-
I'm really drunk. You're going to have to walk me through this one.
The sigil of that's her symbol.
Oh, couldn't you just said it? That's the symbol of the lady who runs this place? Wouldn't that have been a lot quicker?
Well, I mean, I figured it's a common term. I figured you'd understand.
Yeah, common where you come from, maybe not where I come from. Maybe a
You,
little more
you don't know
considerate.
words good, I guess, huh?
I don't know shit.
They don't use that phrase in finger paint land.
Exactly right. Thank you very much.
All right, well, that's the symbol.
That's why we've been kicked out of Finger Paint Land. That's why we wander the countryside.
I sure miss Finger Paint Lane.
The soldiers are like, "Did you say you're from out of town?"
Duh.
And he looks at the centaurs like,
I salute them because they're fellow soldiers.
"Now, are you holding your military shield
Well, not like this.
with
but
your
like,
symbol of
it's-
your country on it?"
It's on my back.
Now,
Like,
now, don't worry about her. She's actually 2 people dressed as a centaur.
She's actually 2 little centaurs.
Yeah, yeah.
in a trench coat.
Well, just don't cause any trouble.
Wasn't planning on it.
Now, what do you mean by trouble? You know what? I'm not going to ask that question. I feel like that's just asking for it. That's fine. Good.
Literally.
No trouble.
Literally why we're
What do you mean by
here.
trouble?
It's all good. It's all
What
good.
exactly can I do to make you angry? So we're supposed to be finding something out?
Well, yeah, if you talk to anyone.
Oh, right.
What are we
Hey,
supposed to be finding out? We already know that she's a B word and
all right. What's the name of the guy who just used that word?
That was
that
Dearnor.
was me.
Who is? Who is?
He's
what
the,
he?
He's the
He's one of the guys that we...
elven guy.
Oh, okay.
One of
He's the guy
Elvis.
who knows Mage Hand.
Elvis.
Mm.
You
Okay.
got Finnick, who's the bard,
Mm-hmm.
and Dearnor, who's
Wait, we
the
have
elf.
2 bards now?
You do.
God dang it.
Paired guitars, remember?
It's like having 2 lead singers.
I'm just waiting for dueling banjos to start.
Yes! What does he have?
He has a lute.
Harmonica?
Of course,
oh,
he's
that's
got
right.
a loot. Everybody's got a loot. Come on. Come on.
Not everyone
So-
has a flaming magic guitar.
That's right.
And a set of bagpipes.
So the
right, I do
soldiers
have
are among each other, and they're whispering things to each other.
Ooh. Haven't you ever heard secrets are rude?
Are you telling that to
No, shush.
them?
I don't know what to do. I'm not good at investigations.
There's
You
only
could try
one of
to
us who is.
eavesdrop, you could try to ingratiate yourselves.
Intimidate.
Hey, you guys. Hey, soldiers. How's about a round on me?
Well, I'll never say no to an ale. Yeah, right.
All right. Great.
All right,
hey,
so
barkeep. Barkeep. Couple, whatever these fellas want. You guys want boba? It's real good.
Bo Bale.
Bo Bale.
Ooh,
Mhm.
Bo Bale.
All right, you get them some Bo Bale. Like, what's a Bo Bale?
Just try it. You might like it. It's fun. You don't like it,
think-
I'll drink it.
I think Navia should be like
I was gonna say I'll probably
asking about. Like,
yeah. I was thinking I'd go over there and be like, "Hey guys, fellow soldier, how about
soldiers
them?"
like to talk about their
soldiering?
exploits, right?
Yeah,
All right, so now they're drinking.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I'm a soldier too. Isn't that neat?"
Yeah, where are you soldier from?
Fuck, where am I from? I tell them where I'm from, which I
Do you really want to tell them where you're from?
don't care. I don't give a shit. It says so right on my shield that I'm the...
Oh, then read that.
The name of the country is.
Did I ever say?
Well, you're from the last country you were in, which
Oh.
I have a map of.
Okay.
I sent it to you guys before.
Georgetown.
So I have it here somewhere. Did I go
Cleveland.
too far? I did go too far. I went home by accident.
Washington State.
No. Stop.
I'm really beginning to think that we are from Finger Paint Land.
He's just avoiding telling us.
You are from the country of Achirium.
They tell them that I'm city guard from Achirium.
If you're city guard, it's the city of Calfin
City, yeah, I say that instead.
in Achirium.
Yep, I said that.
Oh, really?
Yep.
They kind of clam up at that.
Oh, all right. Well, I was gonna be nice, but have a good one.
And they start talking.
They are such mean girls.
I know.
They're probably saying your butt looks really big.
Yeah, well, it is.
I know.
Thank you, because that's a compliment in centaur culture.
She's a horse's ass.
Oh, I thank you.
Do any of you have anything that would allow you to eavesdrop at all?
I have Zone of Truth.
Okay.
If I thought one of them is in danger, I could use message and we could whisper to each other, but that's about it.
Did they move away from you guys, or
Or they
are
just
y'all
kinda-
still
No, but they just-
uncomfortably next to each other?
Yeah.
They
Well, they're,
like
closer
me.
to the
They're like at
bar.
the table next to you, kind of thing.
Next
I
to me.
walk back to my table and accidentally flick them with my tail.
Ooh.
Next to me or next to them?
That's who they're next to them.
Okay.
I can purify their food and drink. No, wait, I didn't memorize that one.
So you notice, Grin, Byron's
Mhm.
not next to you anymore.
Uh-oh. Ah, shit.
You see him
I
kind
was
of like.
I was actually gonna tell him to go over there and
Yeah.
drop a coin and go over there.
He's already kind of gone. He's kind of just like meandering next to the wall, and but they don't notice him. You can tell that he's using a stealth skill of sorts.
Okay.
That's good.
So let me.
He's going towards them.
Yes.
Oh dear.
I'm
And
gonna let him do his thing, and I'll roll a coin his way if he needs to use it as an excuse.
Okay. So he's kind of like leaning against the wall. He's nearish them, but they haven't really kind of like picked up that he's there because he was very cautious about it.
Okay.
And he's short.
So what do you guys do while he's doing that?
Whisper about the soldiers.
Okay, go ahead.
I go back to our table and I just kind of coolly watch them while I drink my booze.
2 snowflakes. Wait, is it 3 or 2?
Three black snowflakes.
Oh, 3 snowflakes? That's a lot. Like, come on. You're just showing off at that point.
All right, so
Now here's my concern. I might be considering drunkenly showing off and casting silent image just for fun, but it's
Okay.
pulling,
Wait,
I'd like it to be
it's
pulling from my
magic.
subconscious.
It's magic.
Oh,
It's
no.
magic. It's
Oh,
magic.
right. You can't do that here, can you? Well, thanks for reminding me. Why do all these villages ban magic?
I
It is a
know.
weird
No,
deal.
because they're all
Power.
magic
Isn't
aces.
Power
technically-
move. Power
yeah,
move.
here in Blackpool it was illegal because they thought magic was causing the fog and the disappearances. Here it's not illegal, but you have to be registered to use it.
Oh, I see.
Because
Fascism.
You need
I need to have
it
my
is. It's
papers.
fascism.
I gotta
Yeah.
have my papers.
You gotta
Oh.
have magic
But-
papers.
Can
Okay, you know what? I am
Can you
casting.
show off with
I
your guitar?
What if I cast the image of a person coming in and saying, "Hey, you're registered for magic, right?" And then and then I say yes, and then my papers appear in my hand because it's all 30 feet or 15 feet. I'm sorry. I'll stand very close to the
Can I give him an assist
But it's
anyway?
it's silent image.
Yeah. I'm a very good ventriloquist.
I want to
I think you're gonna have to
I'll-
roll for deception.
I'll allow
Fine.
it.
I don't think you get to make that. Does anyone have like thaumaturgy or something?
The warlock,
Minor
right?
illusion.
I actually do have an illusion spell, I think.
Can anybody
go.
cast Grand Illusion? Is Styx in this tavern?
Wait, is that your gnome or race?
Yes. I've got
You
two.
can make it talk, can't you? Or no, it's just a
I forget
sound.
forget what it.
Yeah, mine is just a minor illusion, 5-foot cube illusion that is visible or audible.
There you go. He does his thing, and you let it talk.
It's gonna take a lot of collaboration.
It
Yeah.
really is. It's going to take a lot of what we call
This is
cheese.
a lot of setup for just wanting to show up. Why don't you just play your guitar?
I'm drunk as shit.
Yeah, he drank
Exactly.
like half.
Free bird! Grand illusion!
All right, so
Is there a dartboard?
yeah.
Maybe Navia could like challenge one of the soldiers to darts.
Okay. Why?
Cause you want to maybe
Oh.
if you like,
Beat them at something they're good at, they'll be my friends.
that's not how men work.
It is according to
But
Leslie. No.
But you could let them win.
You want me, a woman of honor, to throw the game.
Yep.
For a lot
Or
of
don't.
money.
Or don't. Ooh. I have 5 gold. Oh no. I think I have 4 gold. We gotta do something to get them back in their graces.
Do we though?
I don't know.
All right. Well, while you guys
I
have been
don't know
talking
what
about all
we're
this stuff,
supposed to be doing.
Byron returns back to Grin
Byron.
What's
and
different?
was not
there.
noticed.
I
So I
saw
learned-
you did there. Good
I
good
learned
job.
3 more things.
3 more things.
All right.
That's very specific.
What
That's
are
what's
they?
left. So they said that their marshal is in a huge gambling debt.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Also,
Darts.
a couple years ago, 2 manticores were put somewhere in the fort. What's a manticore?
Okay. Well,
Nice.
I'm not sure, but we'll find out.
And
Wait, I want to
then
do magic thingy. Alright.
Sounds
history?
important and probably
you are at her
beast
table.
I thought I was.
Nope, they were sitting separate from you
Ah,
assholes.
bitches.
on purpose.
Yeah. And then every couple days, a group of farmers bring supplies to the fort. Food and water.
Food and water. Did
Okay.
they say what kind of food?
Just from their farms here.
Okay. How often?
Every couple days.
I kind of lean in like, hey, did they like give any idea of like when the next?
Oh god!
You guys just came over to our table?
No, no.
I thought I was at their table.
No, they sat separate from everyone.
I
No.
think she probably went over to
Or in,
them
like,
after
a
the
dark
guys.
corner.
I thought I
insulted
did.
them.
I thought I went over to the.
She
Okay.
went over. Me and what's his name
And
are
Fiznik.
jamming. I picked up a couple spoons. Fiznik started doing minor illusion on the bass.
We be jamming.
We
Okay.
have a +1/6 to performance.
Fiznik
You are
is
definitely
with,
hitting 2 spoons together.
Good job. Damn straight.
Fiznik is with Grin in the corner. Like I don't.
Damn
know.
it, you guys all can't just sidle up to Grin just because we're
He was
embarrassing
already
you.
over here because he was quiet.
Well, we're not quiet. I'm gonna jump on the bar and start playing the spoons.
Okay, roll acrobatics.
Okay, but
'Cause you've had some ale.
what's his name needs to do a performance check.
Yeah.
Where's acrobatics? Oh shit, I have 0.
I dropped it on
13.
All right, you're on the table. Go ahead, roll a performance. What's his name?
All right, I rolled a. Oh wait, but what I have a +5, 14 then.
All right, you're jamming.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
And she's clanking some spoons together for sure.
That's not how it sounds. Wait, I gotta put.
BRB, she's getting some actual spoons.
It's
We
probably
gotta get some Foley going here.
it's probably a good thing they distracted me with the music because I was gonna cast that shit. So
Okay. You think is you don't realize you're supposed to use one hand. That's why your performance is only 6.
oh
I think
okay.
I'm supposed to use one hand.
No, you don't realize you're supposed to use only one hand.
Why are you supposed to only use one hand?
Okay, well, just do it how you're going to do it. That's a performance 6 right there. No, I mean, you don't realize both spoons go in one hand.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Can you please describe to me what the fuck you're doing right now?
She's bagging literally 2 spoons together, one in each hand.
That's not how you do it.
Okay, real quick. I'm sorry. Back up. Ari, do you think that there were people who got on Ed Sullivan because they got to put on a suit, come on a stage, take 2 spoons, one in each hand, and just clang them together like an asshole? Is that what you thought you said?
Well, in her defense, she initially did put both spoons in one hand, although she does do them concave to concave, which is incorrect. No!
No.
Yeah.
No.
Wow. Dude.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's supposed to be this way.
No. Byron, do you see the plant lady on the counter over there?
Yeah, there's that plant next to her.
That's what you think music is when you have too much mead. So you
I
know
didn't have meat. I just had boba.
he doesn't
The
need to know
Boba's
that.
alcoholic, obviously.
Yeah. All right, so
I
what
still
were
don't understand how anyone could be on Ed Sullivan because of spoons.
There is no spoon.
There is no
Oh.
spoon, exactly.
okay? While Spoon Man's on the counter, what was Navia about to ask
Oh, fuck.
about the farm?
Yeah, like if there was any indication of where in the schedule they were.
They said that there should be a shipment tomorrow.
Alright,
Wait,
that's our
you
in.
just came over to our table?
No, I've been there. I thought.
She's
When she left
When
the
she got
soldiers, she went over to your
insulted.
table.
Yeah, when I went after the soldiers, I went over to your table.
they were.
Oh, I thought you said our table, which I thought you meant
I thought
like
that
the one
was our-
everybody
I thought-
else was at. 'cause
In her
we're
mind,
not.
you are her table.
yeah, she loves you.
You're her
Oh.
favorite.
Just because we might have moved with it if a giant horse soldier that caused trouble with them already.
Oh,
like,
okay.
you know what I mean?
That's fair.
Like, if they're angry
Yeah,
with
that
you and
doesn't-
like side
She's
glancing,
still tall. She still could have overheard it. Like
That's true.
maybe the
like
sound
maybe.
reached
I mean,
her.
I don't know.
She's a
Yeah,
fucking horse.
sure. Maybe she can point her ears like a horse, even though they're
That's-
human ears.
Oh
I don't know.
yes, totally.
That's pretty dope.
Well, the way
That's
the way
creepy,
she
though.
drew you, you do have kind of longish, roundish ears.
There you
It's
go.
true.
Like, I'm gonna come over and tell people what I know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Are you?
Okay.
Are you?
once you learn how to behave, yeah.
See this guy. That's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to editing that.
Not at the moment. So
Okay, so
just trying to eat a meal in peace at the moment.
okay, so
With a
the soldiers
child.
finish up their stuff and kind of like it's too raucous and they just leave.
2 rockets for soldiers? That's sad.
They have to get back to their shift.
Shit.
Right, so do you guys want to get her a room?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll come over to their table now.
Okay.
Well,
Some
once
of us are at the
Byron's
bar.
done eating,
Okay.
give
Well,
him
he's-
some
he-
peace.
He's done eating now.
All right.
So did anybody in the bar enjoy our jam session?
There was one really drunk old man who was just
Yes.
clapping along to your spoons.
He's my favorite. All right. So
I'm actually gonna.
the blue corner's over there.
Nobody has a poo corner except for you guys.
What's his name? Has 12 now.
He's collecting them. All right. So
Are we staying at this inn?
yes,
I mean,
I guess
we
we need
don't have to.
2 different rooms.
Is that or
'cause
you have to
Grin
go
won't
camp
sleep
out in the
with
woods
us.
where the bandits are?
I don't want to go there. And what's his name is drunk.
But Byron and I don't mind sharing a room with Fiznik just because I think it would be good to maybe pretend we're two separate groups at the moment. No, I mean, because there's ears everywhere sometimes. So, like,
It's true.
It's okay.
You know?
We deafened them.
so the loud people can be in one room, and then we can share some information with them. But like, I'll pass a note under their door
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
when I know they're in
Should we
there,
come-
not just to leave it there,
should
but
we
like when
come
I
up
know
with
they've
a
just gone in
plan?
there.
For what we're doing in the morning.
Eggs.
Yeah.
Bacon, some
But,
rashers.
yep.
We could meet somewhere and then like.
All right, we'll meet for breakfast. I help what's his name up the stairs.
Thank you. I was gonna ask somebody to carry me. I didn't want to ask them. Figured that was offensive.
So they've got modest rooms here, so it's 5 silver pieces per room, but there are multiple beds per room.
Oh yay!
And you can scoot some beds around to make room for a horse lady to...
I was gonna say, do I get to be in the room or do I have to go like to the stables?
Stables. Oh, that's
He,
insulting.
he asks you what you want to do because he has no idea. He's never had to room a centaur
Bored of some.
before.
If you've got room in a room, I'll take it. If not, I'm not offended by.
Can you walk upstairs?
Sure, can't go
Just
back
can't
down.
get
now.
down. Damn it! I stepped on your joke. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Just use a mattress.
All right, so you,
Surf down.
Eloshana, and what's his name, and Potty are in one
Potty.
room.
Me and Potty snuggle up. How big is he? Like that big?
As big as a juvenile pot plant.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna Google it because
Like-
then the NSA will arrest me.
Like 2.5 feet, we'll say.
Or they'll think you're awesome.
'Cause I know they get very tall, so I'll say 2.5 feet.
Damn. All right.
That's a little taller than. What's his name? Byron.
Yeah. What? Byron's not 2.5 feet.
How
No.
tall is he?
Byron's not a halfling. Byron's a human.
Oh, I thought he was a halfling.
No.
I thought he was a little.
No, he's
halfling.
probably taller than I.
He's taller than Grin a little bit. Not much, a little bit.
Because he's still like not. He's not
He's
like
thir-
a
he's
full blown
13
teenager.
now.
Yeah.
But he's really fluffy.
Oh, yeah.
I snuggle
Fiznik
up with
remains
him.
the smallest one in the room.
Yep. No, he's 2.5. Aren't you 3? So you're barely taller than him.
Oh.
If the pot plant, in like 2 weeks, the pot plant will be taller than you.
I think he
So
met Byron.
enjoy it while you can.
All right.
All right, so you guys go in that room. Fiznik,
I
Byron,
saw
and
my
Grin
CPAP
are in the
machine.
other room, and they
Alright.
slip those pieces of information under the door to you.
Mm-hmm.
No way, manticores?
Farmers.
Are you related to manticores, Navia?
I don't think so.
What is everyone's like just native history level at? Like what's your skills?
+1.
Plus
Plus-
one.
+2.
Mine's 0 because
or
I'm from a.
nature. How
How
about
can
nature?
he have good history? He
So-
doesn't even know where he's from.
The one
Yeah,
who has
right.
no idea who he is or where he came from has more history than any.
He's
of
read
us.
some books. He talks to people.
Nature is
I'm
one.
hoping Fiznik knows his stuff.
Does anyone have what's everyone's nature?
+2.
0.
0.
Plus one.
Oh.
You guys suck at
We're
knowing things.
+4!
Doesn't matter.
I can roll.
If you were a druid, no, go ahead, roll for it then to know what a manticore is. Just if any of you had a high nature or history, I'd let you just know what it is.
Well, it's plus
That's
one.
how life works. Ooh, I got 18 to nature.
18 to me too.
14.
14.
God
We have-
damn.
Twinkies.
All right, I'm gonna post a picture here for you guys here in a second.
I kind of look behind me. I'm like, I don't think I have a scorpion tail.
Do you have a lion face?
No. Pretty sure I don't.
All right, so put it in general Discord chat. That's a manticore.
You're a manticore.
Are we wrong?
So
I
is,
get all my
You should know what a manticore is. You watch
get-
Charming Quest.
It's
I
basically
get all my cryptid information from. So it is a lion head.
so I'm
I was
guessing
right.
Fiznik's explaining to Byron and I what a manticore is then.
Yeah, go ahead, do it, Fiznik.
Okay. So, I got a riddle for you. What walks on 4 paws, has the tail of a lion, the head of a man, and the wings of a bat?
I he has scorpion tail? Is that a chimera?
Nightmare?
Jeff Bezos.
That is what a manticore is.
Oh boy.
Actually, a nightmare is the thing that what's-his-name has in statuette form in his pocket.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
That's neither here nor there.
Wait, I forgot I had that. Yeah, dope. I have a gentleman knight in my pocket.
Alright.
So yeah, it's a scary thing. There's two of them.
Huh. But,
Wait, do we know for sure? Are they in the employ or are they trapped?
They were brought there.
They're
That's what
in
you
the
know.
fort, so we don't want to be eaten by them.
But what if they're...
Prisoners.
What if... Yeah, what
I mean,
if...
most animals are prisoners.
Oh, yeah. What if they're there to specifically kill, like, the Roman Colosseum? Only, I guess, not Roman. But,
Oh, okay.
Magic
Gladiators?
users?
yeah. Why don't...
Are we in our rooms right now still?
Yeah.
or-
Yeah, we're all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're
So-
talking through the door, through the wall.
You got one of those rooms. You got one of those
No,
rooms
we're
with a
not.
door that can go between them. That's normally locked unless
Okay,
both of you
you're
unlock it.
not, but we.
So that way
are
you can still
comes
appear.
against-
You can still appear like you're two separate parties, but you can actually still interact with each other by opening that door.
Just like swingers.
That we had to ask for specifically. For
Through,
saying.
through what?
You know how like some hotels, some of those rooms
Connect-
have
like
a connecting
a
door.
suite door? Okay.
Yeah.
If there's one of those, that's fine. If they're quiet.
There
Oh my
is.
god, I'm having flashbacks to my stepmom.
Remember, both sides have to be unlocked. So if they bother you, just lock
Yeah.
your door.
Hey, you
We'll,
guys.
we'll go to their side though, so it sounds like all the loud noise is
There you
coming
go.
from just their room.
Is your guys' wet bar stocked or not? Because ours is empty.
Was
Did
it when
you-
you got in the room?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
No.
empty. I mean, yeah. Uh-huh.
Alright, so are we gonna.
So you're talking about what you learned today, and
What did you learn in town
and
today?
it and then make a final plan. And Dearnor and Finnick are in. Well, are you guys okay with Dearnor and Finnick being in your room? Because overall they've been pretty quiet.
So they're with us still?
Yeah.
Freaking they're here.
Wait, who?
See, this is just it.
The NPCs that are with you on this mission and had been here previously.
I didn't remember them.
Yeah,
What
they're-
are we supposed to be doing?
It was from when we knocked over the. Well, then they were trying to knock over the thing. Who was trying to?
They tried to break in before,
Mm-hmm.
and Finnick got caught.
Yeah.
And
Why did we bring him then?
recently saved, and now they want to try again now that they know what the fort is like, and they needed extra
Oh
help.
yeah, I'm
and
not
that's why you were
opening the
hired.
door and going
Okay.
into a room with them because I'm not sure about them.
How
Okay,
Kismet can do whatever he wants,
are we gonna like? Is he
so
But
you're
he
not
has
going to
to
talk
go
about all
back
this.
so that
but he might
doesn't
have to
get
go through the front door
discovered?
because I don't want to have them know that we're the same party.
They know they're part of
They
it.
know,
Oh
they've
yeah,
been
they
with
do.
you the whole
Never
time.
mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never
they've
mind.
been.
They've
I'll
been
They're the
there.
ones
I'll
that
just
were.
go in there then. It's
Yeah,
fine.
they're the ones that were knocking over that carriage and then went back with you to return the money
Mhm.
and put
But
the
I'm
guy
gonna
in
be
jail.
real careful what I tell them.
Yes, dear.
What's her name? Isn't here yet, right?
Etrix?
Yeah. She's
According to
the lady from the.
lady from the shop, she's not going to be here anytime soon.
So why don't we concentrate on the bandits? Because maybe if we get rid of the outlaws, we'll ingratiate ourselves to the soldiers, and then maybe we can do the whole magic challenge with Etrix when she gets back.
Magic challenge.
She's not going to be here anytime soon. Not like within a week, like months.
Well, what is our goal here?
To
Yeah, why
rob
are we
them.
here?
to get into
Get
the
to the
vault
treasure.
inside
Okay,
the-
still.
You're trying to
we should
liberate gold and return it.
ingratiate ourselves to the soldiers, then we can go into the fortress.
I don't think that would work.
Yeah, you're basically doing their job.
But they haven't done their job.
But
Fine,
you-
maybe we could get bandits to become our friends, and then we can have them start a ruckus in town while we go
There
to
you
the
go.
fort.
Okay.
So, should we go make friends with bandits?
Yes.
I don't know about making friends with bandits. They aren't like us. They aren't Robin
You're
Hooding.
bandits!
But
Yeah,
we
right?
we are liberating money and returning it to the people it's stolen from. These people are just stealing and killing and maiming.
I haven't heard anything about killing or maiming.
They're bandits.
Well, that's painting
Okay.
with a broad brush.
So what if we take out the bandits, steal their clothes, dress up like the bandits, go steal, and then blame it on the bandits when we steal the stuff? And then we
So you still need to figure out how
Yeah.
you're going to get in there secretly without alerting the entire fort. I don't know how that's helping anything. They don't know who you are. Well, 4 of them know who you are. Ish.
So I'm not good at these kinds of things. And nobody else is coming up with an idea.
Aries
I mean, I have an
alignment.
idea.
Aries alignment is chaotic. There is no.
Mine is trying to solve problems.
Chaotic illogical.
So
Look,
I
coffee is
actually
for
do have an
closers.
So what I've heard so far is that both Fiznik and Grin have actual ideas as well. So
Okay, let's hear their idea.
while I fall
I have
asleep,
an idea.
I'll listen to them and I'll fall asleep. It was like they're telling me a little story.
Aww.
So conceptually, what we have here is one room is still a frat party. The other room with the midgets are people walking around, arms folded behind their back, like it's some
Yeah, basically.
Like in a little
heist plan.
Yeah.
I have a plan. I wrote it down last week. If anybody cares to listen.
All right, so we got 3 plans. Let's hear all 3 of them.
All right,
Go.
who wants to go first?
I'll
I'll
go first. Okay. So, we go to the fort, and Grin climbs up the outside of the tower and wrecks the scrying bowl. We then first we have to find the drain, right? So we go after she's wrecked the scrying bowl, we go through the drain and come in, and you'll see the drain comes in right by this grand staircase thing. Right, and we go down the staircase, but then back up the other side to where the marshal's office is.
For the password.
Yeah, the what's his ass does charm person on the marshal to make him their best friend, and then he will then take us and let us into the vault.
We should promise him some money.
Not if he charm persons. He
Not
won't
if
need
you charm
it.
person.
No, eventually we will though,
That's,
because he eventually it wears off and they
if you
know
can
they
do it
were
within an
charmed.
hour and get out, you're gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we should like charm him and say, "Look, we only charmed you because we need." But he's got.
You
debts.
also do have some dirt on him now, yeah.
That's what
That
I
is
mean.
true. I wrote this before I knew that.
All right, so that's one plan.
Grin, what's your plan?
I was gonna go.
Oh, okay. Fiznik, what's your plan?
My plan is that we break in, we find the manticores, we release the manticores,
Release the manticore!
and take advantage of their murder happy fest that is likely to ensue.
Okay, that's
So
good.
break
Well,
in.
that
Do you
can-
mean find the drain as well?
So we'll
Yeah.
definitely
That can fit
not
in with
be us
Jen.
getting eaten.
That can totally fit in with
Can charm
Jen
animals, I think.
going to wreck the scrying bowl. I mean, Grin. Sorry.
All right, Grin, what was your plan?
Well,
What's Byron's plan?
Byron's plan is to light it on fire.
Byron is just like, whatever Miss Green
Byron's
says,
a
I'll
good
do.
kid. I don't know what you're talking about. You're the one that's obsessed with other people setting fires for you. I was going to do it the easy way, where we dress up as, well, not all of us, the ones who can quietly behave ourselves
Not it.
for long periods of time.
Yeah, not it.
Dress up as farmers and deliver the food and water into town for the real farmers, because we ask them if we can help them out by delivering the food for them, and then get in, and then smuggle the rest of us in with the food and water, and
Yeah, I'll just ride on the underside of the like serving cart.
Like, holding on.
yeah,
I'm sure it's probably
or
pretty-
you know,
it's
there
probably
might
a
be
pretty
like
big
a
wagon.
back
It's
way that we
feeding a-
let you in, something
Yeah,
like
it's feeding
that.
a fort of like 24 people, so.
Right.
24 people really a horde?
Not a horde, it's a fort of
Well,
soldiers.
you
A lot of
literally just
groceries
said
though,
horde.
and there's manticores, so I'm sure we have to feed them too.
It's true.
So
It's a pretty hefty cart, I'm sure.
What's his name and I both fell asleep next on like leaning up against each other. We're snoring really loud. We pretty much get told whatever.
and what do we
that
know
sounds
about?
like that's a great idea. Then you wouldn't have to worry about wearing costumes. You would just have to look poor like you do now.
Thank you.
The scrying bowl, like, what do we know about it?
It's basically a security system. The
Yeah.
wizard uses it to see what's going on inside the.
If the wizard is alerted to invaders, he can use the scrying bowl to find them, and then he uses sending to tell other people where to go. Basically
Okay,
it's
but
like
that's
send
only
message.
if people aren't blending in, because he wouldn't know otherwise.
Exactly. It's only if he's alerted to something.
Okay. So we don't necessarily need to destroy that if we're
I guess that's fair.
being calm and using quiet hands.
Are you a kindergarten teacher? Is that what this is?
She totally is.
I mean, when the situation dictates.
She's a fucking kindergarten teacher.
She's the group mother. She
I mean,
keeps us in
before
Some
line.
of us
leaves-
aren't potty trained, so I just kind of have to teach to
Before
the
we
lower
leave
levels of the group as well, so we all
rooms.
rise up, you know? All of us together.
Before we leave the room in the morning, she's gonna be clean up, everybody.
I'm not doing it.
it. No, you sing the song while you make the rest of
Oh,
us
see,
clean
our
up.
song was "It's cleanup time. It's cleanup time. Time to put our toys away. We will work together, and we will play some other day."
I'm partial to the Wiggles.
Oh, this was my kindergarten class.
All right.
So, what plan? Well, I guess you get to sleep on it now.
Mm-hmm. Funk shoe.
I'm pretty horrible apnea.
After causing a hullabaloo in the tavern, our heroes come up with various plans to enter the keep. Which one will they choose? Will they succeed? Find out next time on Of Dice and Dens, a D&D podcast.